Hello, Tarot viewers. Welcome to our Good Morning Tarot. Okay, this is a general reading, so just take what resonates with you, and it is open to all signs. At the same time, this is a timeless reading, so anytime you find yourself watching this video is the right time for you. Now, let's try to see what is the main energy for today. Wow, beautiful. We have the sun. Okay, the sun will come out. No, today it's coming out. Okay, actually, you see here, there's the rays of the sun already coming in. Yeah, we are a little bit late. I made an earlier video, and well, for one way or another, it didn't push through. Something happened technically. Well, I'm learning the new system, but anyway, it's a sunny day. It's a beautiful day for all of us. Um, we have here the sun. So right now, it's a time for you to nurture your inner child. Maybe also it's time for you to spend some time with, if you have children, to spend some time with your children. Okay, so this is a day to celebrate with family. Okay, um, you see here the sunflower, they remind us of being aware of the presence of the divine in our life. The sunflower gazes at the sun from sunrise to sunset. It follows the course of the sun. So in a certain sense, it's good also to be aware of the presence of God throughout the day. And one of the best way to be aware of His presence is to always have that thankful spirituality. When something good happens, thank you. When a challenge comes, thank you. It's an opportunity for growth. When somebody is difficult, thank you because you are teaching me the virtue of patience and tolerance. Okay, certain things to be thankful, and also to be thankful of the people around us. Having that cheerful personality that somehow is contagious is a very beautiful energy to have for today. And I feel that is the energy of the sun. A little child who is very adventurous, who's not afraid to jump over the fence and ride the pony. Okay, to take some calculated risks also. Well, calculated risks means that you do not throw your safety to with abandon. No, you don't completely abandon it. No, you try to take little adventures and make the best of the miracles of every moment. Sometimes the fear of death prevents us from living. So in a certain sense, we need to strike a certain balance wherein you are enjoying life and living life to the full, but at the same time also not putting yourself in danger. Okay, something like that. So it's a beautiful day, beautiful energy for all of us. Now, a little later in the day, you will need to balance things. No, well, it's yeah, maybe you need to dedicate some time for work, dedicate some time for relationships, dedicate some time for yourself, dedicate some time for leisure. You see this person in the Two of Pentacles is dancing, okay, and even the boats are dancing in the waves. No, so you dance with your emotions also. So the highs and lows of your emotions today, just go with the flow. Allow the spirit to surprise you. Allow the spirit to teach you things. Okay, so be open. Openness of this child in the sun card is somebody who's open to new learning, to new things. Okay, so this is what we have. Now we will end this one with an advice from the universe. Okay, the advice from the universe is yeah. Today you will receive certain gifts from the universe that will lead to prosperity or to good fortune, not only to you but to your loved ones. I feel right now today you have a strong affinity to animals. Okay, you see the dogs; they are approaching this old man, and then I feel that somehow there is a certain wisdom in you now at this time. When you look at our earlier reading for the oracle reading, it speaks of old soul. So for some of you, maybe those who are watching you right now, no, watching this video right now, you try to see maybe you are an old soul. You maybe you have a certain wisdom that you can share to the world. Well, sometimes even by just being quiet, you are already sharing wisdom to the world. Uh, you know how it is when a person has a lot of positive energy, just like the sun. It draws other people close to them. People are drawn to people with positive energy. You go to public places and you try to see. Uh, the people tend to draw closer to people who have positive energies. Yeah. So yeah, it's something that you people by intuition know. So yeah, it's a beautiful day. Just enjoy the moment. Try to attain a certain balance in things. Okay, I know you can do it. Here in the Two of Pentacles, this is somebody who's very, uh, it's like a juggler. He is already an expert in balancing things. No? So time for yourself, time for your loved ones, and also time for work and career. So this is what we have right now for our tarot reading. It's very, very light. No? Let us now go to the second part. Ah, yes, yes. The second part is interesting also. It speaks of decluttering. Okay, now let us go to the second part, which is the self-care tip. Okay, for our self-care tip, we have here card number 45, and the card belongs to the Self-Care Inspirational Card Deck and Guidebook by Caitlin Scholl, okay, or Scholl, okay. Uh, the card for today, well, what is written here is by Kim Macmillan, and it says here, when I loved myself enough, I began leaving whatever wasn't healthy. This means people, jobs, my own beliefs and habits, anything that kept me small. My judgment called it disloyal. Now I see it as self loving. Yeah, it's true. I mean, sometimes the reason why we don't let go of things that are not healthy to us, you know how it is, certain responsibilities that are really a burden and is already leading to certain illnesses because of the stress, you know, like hypertension or whatever it is, no? Increased laboratory results. Okay, uh, you need to pause and try to see why is it happening. Maybe I am taking something or placing myself in a situation that is not healthy for me. Now, sometimes the thing that keeps us remaining in that area is that guilt feeling that if we let go of that thing that is no longer helping us and is no longer healthy for us, we feel that we are being uh, disloyal or uh, being disloyal, being unfair to the other people. But then you have to realize that we need to be fair to ourselves also, because when we are fair to ourselves, we are able to produce more, and when we are able to produce more, it benefits the people around us. So for example, you are in a situation where you just feel guilty because you feel you are obligated to do it, but then you, by intuition, deep inside, you know it's no longer healthy for you, then maybe it's about time for you to let it go. So decluttering is not only reducing certain things that you do not use, but also removing certain situations in our life that is already detrimental to us and not helping in our well-being. So sometimes we just hold on to them because we feel guilty, we feel obligated. Well, I guess the first obligation we have is to keep ourselves in good health, because when we are in good health, we are able to serve more. Now, let us try to read what is below it. It says here, take a few moments to reflect on ways you loved yourself today. Okay, have you given attention to yourself today and as an expression of love? Interesting. I just treated myself today, so I'm happy. What did you leave behind that wasn't healthy? Okay, this is one thing we need to consider today. To try to take a short pause and try to see which parts in your life that is not healthy, that maybe we need to modify. Okay, now let us go to the handbook and try to see a little bit more about internal self-care, which is related to our mental, our emotional, and physical health. It is a profound realization to understand that your emotions are not you. Your identity, your agency, and your incarnation in this lifetime are more than the passing feeling states that flow through your body day in and day out. Today, reflect on your emotional patterns. What patterns were set in place for you as a child? What patterns did you take with you into adolescence and then into adulthood? Which ones have you had the grace to let go of, along the way? Okay, so yeah, review our patterns. What are the patterns that has been with us for quite some time that are still useful? We keep it. Those that are no longer useful, maybe it's time for us to let them go. Now let's continue. As you examine these modes of being that you have carried, harbored, and released, ask yourself this: do my present patterns feed me and the me I am becoming? What emotional tendencies can I actively choose to keep with me? What can I let go? Okay, it's nice. Now we go to the external self-care, which is in our relationships, our community, our creativity, and work. Imagine you have a backpack on, full of all the things you have chosen to carry with you on this journey through life. Stop for a moment. Take it off. Take the backpack off. Okay. Open it up. What is in there? Really look around. What are you carrying? Why did you choose to bring these things along? Does it feel difficult to shoulder the weight of them? Or does it feel as if you have got the supplies you need to keep going? Is there anything in there that you can leave on the trail right now? Okay, so this is our decluttering. Decluttering not only in the material sense, but also in the emotional, in the relational, and other senses. Okay. Try to see which are the things that still serve us and still brings us happiness, and which are the things that make us small and prevents us from flying. Maybe it's time for us to let go of those things that are no longer helping us. Who knows? Maybe we can give it to people also who might be needing it along the way. The reason why we took them with us is because at one point in our life, they were useful. Well, we outgrow certain things. Like, for example, when we were small, a certain kind of size of a clothing is still useful to us. When you outgrow it, you cannot wear it anymore and you have to let it go. Now, there are other ways you can do. You can recycle it, you can give it as a gift, or you can dispose of it properly. So yeah, decluttering somehow is the spirit for the day. Well, at least for the self-care tip. The other one is living the present moment, the tarot reading. It's beautiful. I like the tarot reading, being aware of the presence of God throughout the day and having that thankful spirituality. Well, that's it for our Good Morning Tarot. I hope that it has given you that oomph or that extra energy to face the day with joy and with a sense of adventure. Thank you for the likes and comments you've given to the channel. I really appreciate it very much. And thank you for subscribing. When you subscribe, somehow it's an affirmation for me. And I really look forward to seeing you again next time. Until next time, may God continue to bless your ways.